Hello there, my MapleStory friends. I firstly just want to apologize because I feel like a lot of you are probably expecting me to just spam upload a bunch of MapleStory videos about MapleStory Classic World. As I am recording this, the closed online test is still going on. We're on the third day today, and I have been playing every day since, and I have been recording my entire experience, so there definitely will still be closed online test number 2. God damn, that's still a mouthful of content once I get around to it. And the reason I say once I get around to it is because I kind of want to wait until the test is done to upload my footage and talk about what happened in the test. So I want to collect everything first, and then once we're kind of like in a dry spell, because MapleStory, you know how they are, they won't upload anything or talk about it until the next test or until the next release. I want to say my predictions is that they'll probably announce MapleFest and then they'll talk about the release and everything and have a firm release date at MapleFest, because that's how they are and that's what they're most likely going to do. So going off of that logic, I want to say they'll probably announce MapleStory Classic or give the announcement date sometime in October, and then it may release either in January or in December, and that's just me being hopeful. If I'm being realistic, I think they'll probably release it next February or March next year, and then they'll probably do like one more open test or like some final test in December or something. I don't know. That's just speculation, so I have no idea. I have no inside information or anything, guys. I'm sorry. Next time I'll try to get inside there and get some information for you. My point being though is that in between that time of we don't have anything on MapleStory Classic World, that's when I would like to release all my stuff about the test so that we can kind of keep that hype ball rolling and still talk about classic MapleStory. With all that being said, you're probably like, well then what the hell am I doing here? What am I talking about today? I just wanted to talk about what I noticed so far and what I like about it so far, because there are a lot of things, and there are a lot of things that I like, me liking. And starting off with the biggest thing that I wanted to praise classic MapleStory for is that they actually low-key kind of listened. I mentioned before about the leveling and how we didn't really get to test anything, so now this time they're gonna let us be level 100 and try out the third job skills, and that is freaking awesome. So I really like that they are kind of thinking about us and thinking positively in that sense. Of course, I don't want to glaze them too much because at any moment they can make an update in the future that completely ruins it, and I really am hoping that they treat classic MapleStory as their baby and they do not make it pay to win, and they do not do any of their bad practices that they did before, like with the cubing incident and them being money hungry with potentials in cubing just being added into the game was a whole crappy move. The whole thing with the reboot situation now, where reboot and the heroic servers were supposed to be a free-to-play server where, you know, you don't have to put money into it to progress or be good at the game, but now people are saying at the end game you do need to buy a pet and the pets and da 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 da, and there's money and you got to spend hundreds of dollars, and it's like, what? This was a free-to-play server, now you're telling me you got to play hundreds of dollars? It doesn't make sense. So hopefully they don't put any of those bad practices into classic MapleStory, but they are still modernizing it a little bit in the sense of they added dailies and weeklies and things like that in a very classic MapleStory way, which I really like. I will say I had no idea what this citizenship thing was from my playthrough because I didn't get that far or play enough to fully understand it. So shout out to Copperson where they made their video talking about it and kind of going over the citizenship stuff a little bit more. But pretty much it sounds like we're going to get housing in MapleStory, and this thing where you claim citizenship of each city, like Hennessy or Koenig City, you can be a resident to that place, or a citizen of that place I should say, and then you can get your daily quests and your weekly quests from there and go from there. And with this modernization, I'm really excited for the future of classic MapleStory. I feel like this is exactly what it needed, and just I trust them now. I don't know what it is about this, but they've gained my trust with it, and I just feel like it's gonna be even more fun. Something about this second test around too, I think they gave us more pots. I've been trying to ask people who are also playing what they think and if the leveling felt a little bit easier, and I will say getting to level 13, 14, whatever I ended up getting at, was a lot quicker than it was last time. Now granted, last time I was playing as an assassin slash bandit, so that may have something to do with the difficulty, because this time I ended up playing as a mage. You know what, now that I'm thinking about it in retrospect, I think that definitely was we got more pots, and then also I was playing as a mage, and mages are busted in this game. They just really are. I'm not sure what class I'm still going to choose once once it comes out, once it officially launches. So I might still end up going Bandit. I just don't like playing a Sin or an Assassin. I just don't like really playing those classes. It's really expensive, and of course I am still gonna be getting hit with that tax of Thief gear just being more expensive in general, but that's okay because I don't want to pay for throwing stars. I don't care about playing with throwing stars. I just feel like bandits are just so cool, and play what you like, play what you think is cool, right? But I will say Ice Lightning does sound really cool. I heard they got rid of Holy Symbol as well, so Holy Symbol doesn't give EXP anymore according to the data mines. So I definitely am just gonna write off Priest. I'm definitely not making a bishop at all after hearing that. So I'm really just in between either an Ice Lightning or playing as a Chief Bandit, which actually I don't know if it's Chief Bandit or what they call it because I never really played a bandit, but I'm gonna play a bandit this time. I just want to say with all of these changes, this second test has been a lot better than the first one. I really do enjoy it a lot more this time around. All the new hairstyles and stuff that they added, I really like it. All the NX that they let us choose this time around as well. I got like a pet panda and stuff. Everything about it has just been so much more enjoyable. I can't really pinpoint exactly what it is. I'm hoping by the end of it, I will absolutely know what made it so good or what's made it so enjoyable. And that's why I kind of want to give it just more time before I start making more classic world content. But so far so good, and that's mostly what this video is just about. I just wanted to relay that message that they're doing awesome. I like it so far, and I'm even more excited. I'm hooked. Like, I can't stop playing it, and I'm really excited to keep playing it some more. But what do you guys think? Did you get in the test and you think the same way as me, or just from watching it and looking at how things are going right now? What do you think? What do you think about the new citizenship stuff? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Like the video for more MapleStory classic stuff. Subscribe to get it all in your sub feed, and I'll see you guys later.